Still though, that's pretty cool. I say Birmingham's actually not that big of a city, even though it's like the capital and stuff. I tried to go to Birmingham, Alabama, but it took me to Birmingham, UK, which is a different city.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, the hotel that I'm staying at, I think is right next to the university, which is, like, pretty close to the airport, so that tells me that it's
yeah.
not very big,
Oh,
but
hold on. I need to issue a retraction. Birmingham
uh
is not the capital of Alabama. Montgomery
Uh-oh,
is.
It's Montgomery.
hmm So
Montgomery.
just
Um,
before you fucking write in, just maybe hold on a second, okay?
were we Nirav, did we go to Alabama
We did for
for
Quidditch.
Quidditch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we went
okay.
to Tuscaloosa actually, where the University of
Tuscaloosa, that's what it was.
Alabama main campus is up there in
We
Tuscaloosa.
stayed in that motel, that was weird.
Yeah, we did. I have since been back to Tuscaloosa and would not recommend visiting it ever again.
Fun. It had to take you 2 times, though.
Well, the first time I was filled with memories of friends and Cracker Barrel. Um,
Yeah. I'm always full of Cracker Barrel.
that's not good. You need to see a doctor.
I have, like, such fond memories of Cracker Barrel from my childhood, and so I get really excited when I go there, but, like, I understand it's, like, shit food, and I always feel bad after I eat there, but, like, it's just I just want it sometimes
I
for the
saw
nostalgia.
I saw a video that was like is like showing a bunch of these restaurants and it's like Applebee's, and then it's like Olive Garden, it's like Italian Applebee's, and then Chili's, Mexican Applebee's, and then it was like Cracker Barrel was Jim Crow Applebee's.
Oh, woof. I remember when you used to go to, Cracker Barrel when we would travel to South Carolina for, like, vacation with my grandparents, and, they still had the smoking section
Oh,
and the
jeez.
non-smoking section, but it's crazy because the walls separating them have holes in them because it's that, like, lattice that's in Cracker Barrel.
Wow, that's pretty
So
funny.
there's, like it's basically all just a smoking section.
Christ.
I'm so glad that's not a thing anymore,
Yeah, God,
except
I
for, I guess,
That's
cannot
like
in,
my
imagine.
favorite thing we've done away with in like the past 30 years
It's
is
maybe the
the
best thing we've
smoking
done.
sections.
I really don't think that people give enough credit for, and like please let me say this. I can give credit to somebody without saying they're a great person, but like Bill Clinton made a huge push to like basically eradicate like cigarette smoking from the US, and he did a really good job, especially with
well,
kids that were our age. Like
and that's why vaping is so frustrating.
yeah, I mean, it's not
It's
like
basically smoking again. I
it's
mean, it's
like
not as bad,
right,
but,
it's like
like,
a little better, but it's not good still.
it's
So,
still like
yeah.
when we were kids, kids weren't really smoking, and
No.
now kids
Yeah.
are smoking again, but it's
Yeah.
not cigarettes, so it's, yeah, slightly better.
It is better because like I don't think you can get secondhand cancer from vaping, if I know correctly, and maybe I'm wrong,
Well,
but
the scary thing about it is that we don't really know yet.
I guess that's true. It hasn't been around that long. Rachel,
Yeah.
you posted a picture here that said, "If God can make a bug's butt light up, imagine what he can do for you." Is this like some Christian propaganda?
No, it's actually I just posted a photo. It popped up on one of my social media feeds, but that's a picture from Our Land, which is a
That sounds
pretty well-known
colonial in
Atlanta
nature.
artist.
Okay.
What?
Sorry, that sounds colonial in nature. Our land.
Uh, our no,
Oh.
our period land. I mean,
Oh.
you know him. He's the guy who does the pray for ATL
Yeah, okay,
wheat
okay.
paste you'll see around sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. All right, nice.
I do
Um,
like that he gave the lightning bug a real butt.
yeah, it's a real slice of cake right there. So, hey, we're in the podcast now. We've been here for a while actually. Um,
Wow.
yeah. Well, if you're listening to this, you're listening to Animal Genius World, and that is a podcast by animals for animals. I am your host Nirav, and I'd like to make myself believe.
That plan to slowly. And
That's
I'm Annie.
you sang like loudly enough that Discord was like, surely this sound is a mistake, and it cut you out entirely.
Yeah, it kept cutting you out.
Well, I hope it's actually there.
Oh no! Well, I'm recording it on my end, so it certainly won't
Okay.
be. Amazing.
Hopefully.
The audience will just have to know that you sang beautifully.
Yes, thank you. And I'm Annie.
You
And
didn't come up
Rachel.
with a thing?
That was my thing.
Oh shit!
Wow.
And Rachel, I
Way
missed
to
your
just
name.
It's Rachel.
Okay. I do need to. I did resolve that before the next episode goes up. I'll edit the cover and just sort of like hastily scratch in handwriting and Rachel at the bottom.
Good, good.
I love that for me.
As it should be.
Well, every other week here we sit down to chat about the amazing animal kingdom. This week we are humming about on a cozy summer afternoon to catch some fireflies.
Woo!
Don't catch them though. Or if you do, just release them.
Yeah, or unless
Let
you
'em
are
go.
Shrek and you are catching them in a jar and shaking them to make a nightlight. Which Lindsay reminded me of today, and she was like, "Fireflies, like from Shrek," and I was like, "I think they're from other things too," but
No, they're from Shrek. They don't actually exist in real life.
Yeah, she was like, when he used the fireflies, I was like, I remember him taking a big lump of earwax out and making a candle. Is that what you're talking about?
Farting in the mud.
Yeah. These are the classic moments that shaped our growing up, along with not smoking. So
yes, Shrek and not smoking.
Those are kind of the two big ones for me.
That's how you describe millennials.
Yeah, Rachel, what was the 80s equivalent of that? Shrek and not smoking.
I was born in 86, so I don't know.
Okay,
so you were like a true 90s kid.
So yeah, you were like an actual 90s kid, not like us who like say that we are and don't remember most of the 90s.
Yeah, so I was in kindergarten in like 1990 to 1991. So those are like some of my like earliest memories.
Really, so we really need the 90s version of Shrek because that was a 2000s thing.
The 90s version of Shrek
was it Austin Powers?
No, I think it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Ooh, that was still kind of a thing.
Are you talking about like the live action movies?
I'm talking about the cartoons. I mean, I wasn't really into them as a kid. But they were around and they were green.
Oh, I see. Okay, so just the green is the association you've made.
Yes.
I didn't understand.
I get it.
Could we do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as an animal?
We could do a turtle and then talk about what might happen
if they fell into the ooze.
Waste.
We could talk about the secret of the ooze. So we're we've been doing Animals Zork where we're doing little bits of trivia, and I had an idea for expanding it out just a little bit. It should still say pretty simple, but this is now Animal Quest. Welcome everyone. This segment.
Wow, I feel so adventurous.
Yes, we have our two characters here. You guys have made it to the next floor of the tower, and you see a large bald eagle man in front of you, who is horrific looking, is half bird, half man, all America. He is waving around a bottle of beer in one hand and two guns in the other one.
Wow, that's impressive.
Now, remind me of your characters' names again, because I know about Sarah, Rachel, and your character's name's Sarah. Annie, I decided that every time you remember your character's name, you get an extra health point.
Oh, shit. I've been actively not remembering them on purpose.
All right, great. So you both are at level 1 and have 10 HP right now.
Do we still have the bottle of Cusco's poison?
You do, yes.
Yes.
Or is this a different game?
No, this is the same thing. You do still. I have your inventory 1 bottle of Cusco's poison right now.
Okay.
So
can I change my name to an actual name that one of my D&D characters was?
Sure.
Biggle Bear Bumblebottom.
All right.
Silence.
I was typing it in. I had to really take it in. You said Biggle Bear?
Biggle Bear Bumblebottom.
All right. Don't say it like it's words that I know. Just tell me. It's Biggle, right? Biggle?
Yes.
Okay. So this bald eagle enemy. So the enemies as you continue up are going to have. You'll have some encounters with enemies here that represent like the last animal we talked about, but I have made a question bank of 50 trivia questions so far, and I'll keep adding to them based on all the animals we've covered so far.
Oh God.
Going back through those, which took a while but was fun. Some of them are true false, some are just like answers, some of them have some choices. But every time you get one question correct, so it'll be your turn in battle, you get one correct, you do a point of damage to the enemy. Every time you get one wrong, you take 1 hit point of damage. So simple enough.
Are we
Um,
rolling for initiative?
no, because of the way this works, the eagle is not going to be attacking you. You just are basically going back and forth getting trivia questions about it. And like I said, if you get one wrong, that's how you take damage.
Okay, how many trivia questions do we have to do?
Until you kill it, which this bald eagle has 5 HP.
Oh, 5
So
questions.
between the two of you, I hope you can answer 5 questions, and then we'll keep going.
Between the two of us, at least one of us can answer 5 questions, and it's not me.
That's true, but you were here for all of these, Andy. Rachel was
We'll
not,
see.
so
We'll see.
okay. Let me see here. Where is my? I have some music queued up as well for this. Which I'll see if I have gotten this bot correct, and I'll have that. It'll be so quick and professional next time.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
Turn that down on your end. I've turned it down a lot over here.
This is so dramatic.
Yeah, this is a battle music from Final Fantasy X.
Nice.
All right. So, I'm gonna say Annie, you have you're going first, and we're gonna go back.
Listen,
and forth
I cannot
anyway.
hear you over the music. You're gonna have to
Turn
fade
it down.
out.
Turn it down on your end.
Right
click
on green bot.
Right click on the green bot and turn the slider down.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay.
It's okay.
It
You'll
was
prove
so
how smart
loud.
you
I
are
was
in
like,
a
what are we
second.
doing?
Rachel's just like screaming.
Oh
into
my
the
god,
abyss.
it's so funny. Yeah. Okay. All right, Annie, you're going first.
Okay.
First question: a cosmopolitan species can be found in what parts of the world?
The cosmopolitan species?
A cosmopolitan species.
The city?
Every
don't
part
know.
of the world.
Oh,
You take
that makes sense.
Bigglebear Bumblebottom takes 1 damage. You have 9
Damn.
HP. Alright, Rachel. A dragon-like creature with 2 hind legs, 2 wings, and no front legs is called a what?
That would be a wyvern.
I'm gonna that is wyvern, but I'm gonna give you the point.
Wyvern. Whatever.
I said I was giving you the point. Chill out. Yeah, you strike the bald eagle with fervor, and you say something that America would hate, like health. You say healthcare, and you hit it in the head. All right, Annie. A species that has a disproportionately large impact on the ecosystem relative to its population size is called what?
Keystone species?
Yeah, correct. All right, you come up with the eagle, and this time you're like, childcare. You smack it across the face.
Free childcare.
Free childcare, yeah, provided by the government. All right, Rachel. A zebron is a hybrid of what 2 animals? This is a little bit of a trick question, so be careful. Zubron, Zubron.
A zebron. That's going to be a hybrid between a zebra and LeBron James.
Okay, because you made me laugh, I'm gonna make you not lose a point. But it was a domestic cattle and European bison.
Oh my god.
Zubron.
That's wonderful.
Space Jam 2 starring Zubron. All right, Annie. All gastropods are hermaphrodites. True or false?
True?
True. Correct. You strike the eagle again. This time saying walkable cities. Ah! All right, it's got 2 HP left. An animal that only has the ability to digest meat is called a blank carnivore.
Is this for Rachel?
This is for Rachel.
That's going to be an obligate carnivore.
Oh shit, you got it.
Ba, ba, ba.
Yep. All right, yeah, you smack the eagle one more time and you say public services.
Parks.
Parks and public. Yeah, no, you say public transportation. You smack it.
Trains.
Trains. All right, one more. Annie, it's got 1 health left. Andean cultures prized hummingbirds as a symbol of what? Let's see if you remember this. Oh, I better loop this.
Thinking noises. Peace?
Would you say peace? No.
Yeah.
Eh. You've struck yourself in the face again.
Oh my god.
You have 8 HP remaining. It was sexual potency.
Oh. Wow.
All right. Rachel, animals with ruminant digestive systems are able to digest what in a special extra stomach?
They're able to digest plant matter.
Yeah, it's cellulose. I'll give you that point. You strike the eagle, and he says, "Ah!" And cut his head off. The American Empire has fallen.
Yay.
Nice work.
Also, I
everybody.
have to say, I did not know that part of this podcast would be that I have to retain the information. My brain not work so good.
You're making us look bad, Nirav. You're making us
Oh.
look like we don't just know
You beat.
this.
Hey, you beat the
I was
eagle.
Rachel, you got like everyone right.
Yeah, I think you did actually.
I didn't know what a zebron was.
That's true, but you made a good joke.
There's no way anyone could have known a zebron was not a zebra. But yeah, you covered it up with a good joke.
I need to train.
All right, the eagle drops one item, which is a sacred eagle feather. I'm gonna add that to your inventory.
I mean, isn't that technically illegal for us to pick up?
Yeah, so if you get searched at the next guard checkpoint, that's going to be a problem.
Uh-oh.
All right. Thank you guys for joining me for Animal Quest. Let's move on to talking about our animal today, which is the firefly, as you might have heard.
Yeah, my first question is what did you guys call them when you were kids?
Yeah, we were talking about me and Lindsay were talking about this because I always knew them as fireflies, but she knew them as lightning bugs coming from southern Alabama.
See, ours it was lightning bugs when I was a kid.
Okay, interesting. Rachel, what did you guys call them?
I think we called them lightning bugs. I'm pretty sure we called them lightning bugs.
There actually is also a third name for them, glowworms. I don't know where that like regional name comes from, but I think
I thought glowworms were like the larvae of some species that emit light.
It's the larvae of the firefly species.
Yeah, but
is it?
yeah, I saw that some places apparently just call them glowworms like when they're in their adult form. Even when they're not yeah, I don't know what region that is. If you are somebody who grew up calling them glowworms and you're from like Gary, Indiana or whatever, right in.
Yeah, I am curious what part of the country that's from.
Yeah, I could probably Google it, but who cares? All right.
Where are they supposed to write into?
Yeah, I keep telling people to write in. I don't
Leave a comment down below.
Leave a comment below. They're actually, if you are on Spotify, they do have a comment section on podcasts.
Oh.
Yeah, so you could write in there.
Kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think you can disable it too. So, whatever.
Good.
Okay, so yeah, you can do that there. I don't have a dedicated email for this, so like I don't know, tweet at me. I don't have Twitter either. So just tweet at me.
Wow. This is really eventful.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about what a firefly is. These are a type of beetle from the Elateroid family. They are soft-bodied beetles. So most beetles will have a hard exoskeleton, of course. These ones do not. They are squishy boys. So they are obviously known and named for emitting bright light at night and fluttering around to attract mates. They're usually found in tropical and temperate climates, mostly marshes and wet wooded areas. All fireflies glow when they are larvae, but only a few of them will continue glowing into adulthood. The type of firefly that Americans are familiar with is most likely the Photinus puralis or the Photurus puralis. Those are on the east and west coast, respectively. So if you're American, those are the ones you've run into. But there are a fuck ton of species around the country.
I thought they did have like an exoskeleton.
Oh, the thing I read said that they didn't. They were soft-bodied beetles. I mean, I guess they do have an exoskeleton. Maybe it's just a soft one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's write in if you if you know the answer. Okay, so fireflies are their common name, but the real name of this animal is Lampyridae. Just to break that down quickly, Lampyris comes from the Greek verb to shine. Of course, also where we got the English word lamp. Same root.
Lampyridae sounds like it should be like what lampreys are. Like that should be their
Yeah,
family.
that's true. It should be. Lampyridae sounds like it might be some kind of vampire. like a
Lampyridae.
vampire faction. Like, the Strigoi have made peace with the Lampyridae.
Which house are you a part of?
Yeah.
Lampyridae.
So let's learn about what it looked like. Annie, what is this thing?
Yes. So as you stated, is it a worm? No. Is it a fly? No. It is a beetle.
Yes.
They are a beetle. They look like a beetle. They do beetle things. But I'm mostly going to focus on like the most common species in the Northeast, as Nirav said. You literally just have people missed me trying to pronounce scientific names?
I believe it was the Photinus paralis. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paralis.
That
Yeah.
should be the ones on the East Coast. Yeah.
Which is common, which is known as also known as the common eastern firefly and the Big Dipper firefly. The average adult is dark brown and about 9 to 19 millimeters long, which is like 1 to 2 centimeters ish. Like all insects, they have 6 jointed legs, not 6 joints, 6 legs that are jointed, 2 antennae, compound eyes, and then they have their body is divided into 3 parts: a head, a thorax, and an abdomen.
Perfect.
It has over its head, it's called a pronotum. The
The
It's a
prototype.
head shield. Yes. And it basically like he's kind of wearing it like a hat in a way, but it's attached to like his thorax. So it's kind of like a cover over his head to protect. They're pale yellow with a black dot at the center, and they're surrounded by pink or red. They have 2 sets of wings. They have the elytra, which kind of act as like the exoskeleton. They are the forewings. They cover the abdomen and the thorax, and they're flying wings. And they're like yellowish, or they're brown with a yellow outline. And then their hind wings, which are their flying wings, are under those. Female wings are usually a lot smaller and underdeveloped because they don't normally fly. They are more about hanging out and watching the boys do their thing.
So, are the females not able to fly, or are they just like able to fly short distances and then like kind of hang out on
I
something?
I was having a hard time finding that. I was like trying to look into it, and like what I saw was like they don't fly, but
I wonder how they get around.
they walk.
They
I
walk.
don't know. I feel like this is like I'm this bad misinformation. I'm sorry. But their most important feature, I think we can all agree, is their butt light.
Agreed. I like how you capitalized the butt light like it was a title of some novel.
It's like Bud Light, but butt light. The which they do something that's called bioluminescence, which is just basically bio when like animals luminescence light up.
When the bioluminescences.
When the
My face when the bioluminescence.
So the organ that lights up on a firefly is called a lantern, which makes sense. Both males and females have the ability to produce light, but males have their lanterns are made of the last 3 segments of their abdomen, while the females, it's usually just the last one or the last 2, so they're just smaller. Their lanterns are composed of 2 layers. So they have a layer of refractile cells, like reflective cells, on the dorsal or the top side, and a photic layer with light-producing cells on the ventral or bottom side of the organ. The way that they work is like they need a chemical called luciferin, enzymes called luciferases. Yeah.
Oh, he's in this one?
Oxygen and fuel, the cellular fuel, which is ATP.
You know, Lucifer was known as the angel of light before the fall, right? So that's kind of the origin of why they call it that.
Can you hear my cat screaming in the background?
I didn't know what that sound was until now, but now I
Sorry.
do.
Um, anyway, the light organ, the way that they control it is there are numerous tracheal branches throughout the organ, especially in the light producing one.
Mhm.
Etymologists believe that they control their flashing by regulating how much oxygen goes into the light producing organ. So, like bugs, the way that bugs breathe, they they just kind of have like holes and the wind and it goes through. That's a really bad way to describe it. Rachel, you're
Okay.
so much better than words with words for me.
Um, so if you'll notice in my notes that I've cheated and I've put pronunciation guides.
I don't think that's called cheating. I think
Yeah.
it's just called being prepared.
I don't know how to be
Also,
prepared.
I
That's
need to
crazy.
correct myself. Lucifer, the word Lucifer comes from ancient Latin, combining lux, which means light, and fera, to bring, literally translating to light bringer or morning star.
Oh, that's where that morning star came from. Okay.
Yeah, so he
Cool.
wasn't the angel of light; he was the morning star.
Nice.
So, like the morning star, they can produce their
Yeah?
own light. And they, yeah, by bringing oxygen in and basically setting off this reaction that causes a flash of light. And they can choose how long and how varied it is. And then the larval stage sets off a constant glow. And I read that all fireflies, their larval stage sets off a constant glow, but they don't all end up having like the lantern organ
Yes. Yeah, it's just a
at
few
the
of them
end.
that end up keeping that as an adult.
But yeah, that's kind of their basic outline. Rachel, do you want to tell us about how they're
Yeah, how
categorized?
do they fit into this wild animal kingdom?
Yeah, so there's a lot of categories to this, and I think that the reason is because they are in the order of beetles, and so because there's so many beetles, there has to be a lot of categories of them, but we'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself. So they are in the kingdom Animalia.
Mhm.
Phylum Arthropoda. These are invertebrates with an exoskeleton made of chitin.
Mhm.
Their clade is pancrustaceous, which is not what you order from Pizza Hut. That's the clade of the crustaceans and hexapods. And hexapods are like insects and a couple of species that are
Yeah.
really related to them.
Hexapods are when
Um,
there's like 6 of them standing next to each other.
yeah.
I liked your Pizza Hut joke. I saw it ahead of time because it's in the notes, so I didn't laugh as loud as I should have.
I did.
They're in the class Insecta, order Coleoptera, which are the beetles.
Okay, finally, then suborder Ringo.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Suborder is Polyphagia, which is the largest suborder of beetles with over 350,000 of them.
I just if you were like a naturalist or whatever, like biologist, and you were like, once you got to like 20,000 species, wouldn't you be like, we should stop doing this? Like,
That's like the whole thing, right? Is like people are still finding bugs that they've never
oh,
found
100%.
before.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I think beetles are one of the most biodiverse like categories of animals on the planet. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
But Polyphagia means eater of many things.
Hmm.
They're
Sounds
in
like me.
they're in the infraorder Elateriformia. They're in the superfamily Elateroidea. I think I messed that one up. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Super Family Incredibles.
And an angry entomologist is going to write in and complain about my pronunciation.
No, they won't.
Okay,
There's
I
no one
think
for them
I
to
think
write
I've
in.
got it. I've got it covered. It's okay.
That super family includes click beetles, soldier beetles, and fireflies, and then we narrow it down to the family Lempieridae, which has more than 2,400 species in it.
Mhm.
There are over 50 different species in the southeastern United States alone. And the most common is the Photinus pyralis, also known as the common eastern firefly or the Big Dipper firefly. I
My
didn't know they were
favorite.
called Big Dipper fireflies, but I'm gonna
I've
start
never
calling
heard
them
that.
that.
Yeah, I say why later, but we'll get
Wow,
to
what a
that.
what a tease.
I know.
We'll get
Stay
to it.
tuned.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Volbeat and Illumis. I don't know what fireflies sound like.
Bzzz.
Bzzz.
I don't think they buzz.
Shit, I don't
They
think they
do in my heart.
Okay. So Volbeat and Illumis are two classics. Maybe not classics, but a classic enough now. They're from the Hoenn region. They're both bug types. They are actually both known as the Firefly Pokemon, so finally we got one that I don't have to like fucking make compromises for.
Just type in Firefly and Pokemon
Yeah.
into Google.
And
Easy.
you get a lot of cross cross fan art where fucking what Mal Reynolds is flying his fucking starship around with Pikachu.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. I could not remember his name fast enough to make the joke land, so that one's on me. Volbeat so Volbeat is the male version and Illumis is the female version, showcasing the sexual dimorphism of these Pokemon. Fireflies are a very important part of Japanese culture. They represent childhood, innocence, and security. In contrast, Volbeat is dressed as what we'd call a greaser, and what in Japanese they call bosozoku. So these were very popular, of course, in the 1950s to the 80s, and they were basically biker gangs. If you want to see some fun pictures, look up the word bosozoku. That will get you a lot of pictures of Japanese greasers in the 50s driving motorcycles around.
I'm
they
gonna
have-
need you to point out how Volbeat is dressed as a biker because he just looks like a little buggy guy to me.
So the main things are that he's wearing the classic striped shirt that the Bosozoku would wear with a dark color with yellow stripes. That was pretty signature of them. And he's also popping his collar, which you can see is that red area around the head.
Do they also have little lights on their butts?
No, the idea was that like, hey, let's get something a little risque and kind of juxtapose it with a very innocent childhood thing.
Mm.
But Volbeat has a little light on his butt. Look at it. It's
He
right
does,
there.
yeah. No, I'm not denying this. I'm just saying like that was the
I meant with the
inspiration.
real people in real life.
Oh,
have
the
lights on their butts.
real Bosozoku I don't think
Yeah.
had little lights on their butts. Although I can't prove it in
Darn.
court.
They do have lights on the butts of their motorcycles.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So to match this, Illumis, the female one, is dressed as a flapper from the 20s. She's kind of got her bobbed hair, leotard, black coat, and arm puffs.
I feel like this is a stretch. I'm gonna be honest with you.
This is
feels
something
like a stretch.
they've talked about where they're like, okay, that's why I was trying to preface this with, in Japan, a firefly is directly like symbolic of childhood. That is like exactly what it's for. And so it's like, okay, let's make a fun thing where we do like fireflies inspired by some not so innocent like childhood things.
It's like Grave of the Fireflies.
We're going to
The
talk about
happiest
that at the
movie
end.
ever. Oh no.
Illumis gets her name from illumination and luciferase, which is a class of enzymes used to produce bioluminescence we talked about. Connections. And Volbeat is boring because it's just a combination of Volt and Beetle. Whatever.
He does kind of like Volbeat does look like he's like turning, like showing his little light butt. Like,
yeah. Well, because he's showing it to the
ooh.
girl and he's like, check this out.
And she's staring off into the distance.
Yeah, she's uninterested in these advances.
She is an independent flapper woman.
That's true. That's true. Annie, where would I find these things and what are they doing there?
Yeah. So I'm once again mostly going to be talking about the common eastern firefly. They're basically found anywhere east of the Rocky Mountains, which is kind of crazy because that can be meadows, fields, wetlands, desert canyons, dense forests. So they can be in like a whole bunch of different environments. The only thing that they need in all of their life stages is moisture. So they are drawn to areas with long grass and damp soil. The grass helps hide the babies and is also a place where the ladies can hang out and watch the men dance. And yeah, so that's what they like. They're usually seen in their adult form, usually seen flying from mid-June to early July, usually at dusk. And they fly at this specific species of firefly flies at waist height. Because I have learned that
Oh,
apparently, like, every species is slightly different and they can distinguish it. So, for reproduction, the males will flash in a J pattern, which is how they get the Big Dipper name. So they'll like start, swoop down, and then go up. So it's like writing a J. And
nice.
they do that every 5 to 7 seconds, and then they'll wait for a responding flash from the females. And the female will
Ooh.
usually wait 1 to 2 seconds of delay to respond. So there's like a very specific amount of time that they will blink in between. And that also determines like what species they are and how they can tell. Like the females of one species will only go to the female or to the males of other species
Oh,
and
what?
back, so forth. Yeah. So they're what's called conspecific,
Yeah.
conspecific, which means that they recognize their own species and only mate with their own species. The female will basically flip her little butt around and flash back at him from her tall grass.
Nice.
The female eastern firefly is polyandrous, which means that they'll mate with multiple males over multiple nights, but they only mate with a single male each night. So after they have mated, the females can lay up to 500 eggs in damp soil. And then, like all beetles, they go through 4 unique life stages. So they start as an egg, and then they hatch, and they become the larva, and then they become a pupa, and then they become an adult.
Okay.
So, and the time in these stages varies like wildly dependent on species, but sticking to the common eastern, the larval stage, which is also called the feeding stage, which is where they spend most of their lifetime in that stage, which is like 1 to 2 years. As a larva, they live under the soil and eat worms, slugs, snails, and they experience many molting stages. And they're also, as we said, they glow, which we believe is a aposematic, I believe is how you pronounce it, signaling mechanism, which is
Mhm.
basically like, don't eat me, I'm scary.
Don't eat me, I'm scary. Okay. I
Yes,
like that idea.
right.
That's like an autobiography title.
Don't eat me, I'm scary. Or like that they, how like a monarch butterfly, it's like poison because it's so bright. Same sort of thing. The pupa, once they pupate, so they go into basically like a little cocoon-like thing. They do that for about 1 to 2 weeks, usually in rotting logs. And then they come out of the cocoon pupa and become an adult. And the adults only live about 3 weeks to 2 months.
Mhm.
And obviously that's the part of their life stage that we're really familiar with and what everyone associates with fireflies. And I did not know what like the larval stage of a firefly looks like, and I don't like it.
It's a little gross.
It's weird. And that's not weird. I shouldn't say that that's mean. All the larval fireflies are going to write in very angry. But they look like grubs basically, which I guess they kind of are. They also do have this cool defense. So they contain a steroid compound called lucibif. I literally practiced saying this before this. Lucibiphigins. Lucibiphigens.
Yeah.
Lucibiphigens.
Lucibufigins.
Which makes them taste really bad. So, if an animal eats them, they'll usually just spit them right back out. And then I thought this was really cool. There's some other species of the Photorus fireflies that lack these proteins, and the females will actually imitate the blinking pattern of the common eastern, and then when the male comes over to her, she will kill them and eat
Come
them
on.
in order to gain that compound. So it's pretty cool.
Is it cool? Stop. All these species are just like they're just looking for men to gobble up.
Me on a Friday, am I right?
Okay.
Ha 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 ha.
I don't think the larvae look bad. I've seen worse looking larvae. I mean,
It's your
they're
professional
not.
opinion. I've
It's
seen
in my
worse
professional
looking.
opinion, this is not the worst looking larva I've ever seen. Like they just look like a little. They're not even that grubby. They're just kind of. They got these like cool little like plates.
I just don't like the head part. They're like kind of these cool little plates, but then they have like a kick head coming out of the top of it, and that's the part I don't like.
Yeah, they do
Otherwise,
have
they
like a
kind of
little.
look like chitons, which I actually really like,
Hmm.
but they're okay. We'll just say that.
Yeah, they're okay, fine. We'll give them a 5 out of 10. Let's move on. Official larva rating. Every time we do an insect, we should just do a larva ranking.
5 out of 10
Yeah.
larva. Well, Rachel, what now that we've learned such wonderful things about this wonderful animal, what have we done
To
as
kill it.
humans to kill
Uh,
it?
it's not good news,
Oh, no.
unfortunately.
Oh.
You're like looking at your chart in the hospital. It's not
It's just
good
a
news.
straight down.
See,
well,
the line is red and it goes down. That's not good.
So, I mean, you maybe have heard that insect populations are not doing great
Not what
right
they used to
now.
be.
Not what they used to be. So insect populations are just kind of on the decline worldwide. So unfortunately, firefly populations are also in decline. It's hard to get. They're working on like different scientists are working on getting the data on their numbers, but an increasing amount of data is suggesting that fireflies are becoming endangered, and there's a few species that are kind of hovering around on the brink of extinction, sadly.
Yikes.
I know,
Um,
wasn't there was like a while that I remember it was like really bad, particularly with fireflies, and I feel like it got slightly better. Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe that was just me being hopeful.
I'm not sure, and I don't know if anybody has that
There's
information. I mean,
there's
maybe
too many
there's.
bugs.
Yeah,
Can't count them.
there's probably some firefly scientists that have that information, but I am not one of them, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the cause of their decline, you're looking at habitat loss, light pollution, pesticide use, water pollution, invasive species that are out competing them or possibly even eating them. Over collection, so people running around and capturing them.
Yeah. Oh.
And of course, our friend climate change.
Yay.
Nice. We love him.
Some recommendations for things that you can do to help include reducing or eliminating artificial light at night. So I'll turn off your porch lights, things like that. Supporting measures that restore habitats where threatened species live. Eliminating unnecessary pesticide use. So, when you spray your yard for mosquitoes, just know that you're also spraying your yard for a lot of other things too.
Mm.
And leave leaf litter in your yard. So in the fall and winter, what you want to do is, a lot of people bag up that leaf litter and throw it away, but you can, you can leave it out, and it makes a habitat for fireflies, and a lot of other insect species too.
I have like very strong opinions about raking leaves.
Okay, what
I'm
are
like,
they?
just leave them there. Just leave them, at least for like the first like few. It's like I feel like I am always yelling at my boyfriend for like the same sort of thing of like not mowing the lawn for the first like month or so of spring because I'm like, the bugs, they need it.
They love it.
uh, leave your leaves. It's
Mhm.
fine. It'll be fine.
Well,
There's also firefly tourism. So, the most iconic, I think, destination in the United States of firefly tourism is in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee. And that's where the famous synchronous fireflies put on the show kind of in May and June. They all light up at the same time.
Oh.
That species is Photinus carolinus.
ooh, that's me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the tourism can also threaten populations because it destroys their vital habitats. People will trample over flightless females and larvae. The artificial lights that the people use disrupt mating signals, and bug sprays can kind of that people use because there's tons of mosquitoes out in the south in the evenings.
Yeah.
And so those bug sprays can disrupt
Oh, I
their
see. Yeah.
yeah. So, to try and mitigate the risks, there's organizations out there advocating for strictly controlled viewing areas. You can't go tramping around in fields and viewing them, limiting visitor numbers and enforcing no light policies during peak mating season.
Do you know if they can see red light?
I
I
don't
know
know.
because I'm thinking like, sea turtles.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
like
yeah.
live right on the beach and stuff, they tell you to turn off your lights because the sea turtles think that it's the moon and they go the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people will put up red light. And I wonder if they can see, like, if you had like a red light flashlight, if that would make a difference or not.
Yeah. Huh, that's an interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of firefly tourism, let's talk about that a little bit with our cultural impact. So, I think all of this really is going to refer to the proud nation of Japan, who has unofficially adopted the firefly as its mascot. It is a very culturally significant creature for them and has been for many, many, many thousands of years. So, Japan actually features dedicated firefly parks. These are pristine wildlife areas where conditions are kept perfect for fireflies and maintained by humans. So it is customary for families and groups of friends to come to the park in late May through early June to observe the fireflies in the evening to rain in the summer. There are firefly festivals all over the country in the summer as well, and there's even whole firefly villages dedicated to this one specific use where the entire thing is basically like a walkthrough village for like maintained like by and for fireflies. Um,
Aw.
they also appear in lots of Japanese media dating back to pre-feudal times. There are even paintings and works of art that are that old depicting fireflies as significant creatures to them. Um, in Japanese, they're called hotaru. There is also a legendary real Japanese sword called Hotaru Maru from the 14th century that is pretty significant historically to them, and it was named that because it was supposedly fixed and then blessed by fireflies, making it all powerful. Uh,
Nice. I want that to be my name.
Hotaru Maru. All right, that can be your name. Write it
Good.
in there.
I know. I have already forgotten it.
Okay. The two common species in Japan are Genji, which that's the common name. Nippon no no. Oh, I can do this. Nippon no Luciola cruciata, and Heki aquatica lateralis. So Genji and Heki are the two types of fireflies that are native to Japan.
I was like,
Fireflies
Genji.
hmm,
What Genji? What character is named
in
Genji?
Overwatch.
Thank you. I was
Yes.
like, is that specific? Is that because of that?
I don't know. It may be. It may be. Let's look
We're just
into it.
gonna say it
Let's
is.
say it is.
Yeah.
Fireflies are also used in Japanese literature and films and artwork in general to represent hope in a time of tragedy. Thus, the title of the heart-wrenching movie "Grave of the Fireflies" from Studio
Ah.
Ghibli, um,
Ah.
which has gained a reputation as the saddest movie of all time, and so far, yes, it is. As far as I've seen.
Have you guys have you seen it, Rachel?
I do. I have some controversial thoughts about it that I'm not going to get
Uh-oh.
into on the air, but
Oh yeah.
it was
Oh,
okay.
no.
I
You
thought it
think
was okay.
you think the
I didn't
Japanese
think
should
it
have
was.
won the war?
I didn't think it was the saddest movie ever.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
It made me
Yeah.
sad.
It definitely broke me. It is also, I will admit, like, I'm not saying it's like the best sad movie ever. I'm just saying like it's definitely that like sort of this like misery porn thing where it's like, let's make everything as tragic as it, like, more tragic than you possibly think it could be, over and over
Well,
again.
it's like a
But it
representation of
yeah.
things that,
Oh,
like,
it really
yeah,
did.
are
Yeah, no.
actually
Yes.
happening.
Yeah, it's hard to call it
I
entertainment, I guess is what I'm saying.
I think it was because everyone was like hyping it up. That like, oh, this is like the saddest movie ever. I was just like walking in and like really expecting. I don't know. I
What
don't know
is
what I
the
was
what's
expecting.
the saddest movie ever from your opinion?
I don't know.
All right, that's homework for next time.
I'll
Fine.
have to find the saddest movie. I will say I love the movie Big Fish. But I probably haven't seen that movie in like 15 to 20 years because I just can't handle it.
That was a
I
sad
know the
movie.
movie, but I don't know it. I don't know. Bridge to Terabithia fucked me up quite a lot.
Well, you were probably pretty young when you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that, and then like the Never-Ending Story also lump that in.
Mm,
With a sad child. Oh, Iron Giant for me, that made me very sad as a child. Oh boy. Um,
yeah.
he dies at the
Eagle.
end. Oops. Okay, so little shout out to the song Fireflies. I think everyone knows it, which we referenced at the beginning. Doesn't really have a lot to do with the actual insect, so not a lot to say about it. But I'm taking this chance to recommend the song Hot Air Balloon, also by Owl City, which I really enjoy. Check that out.
I saw Owl City once in Athens a long time ago.
Oh,
Oh,
how was
really?
that?
Isn't it only just one guy?
Yeah, it's just one guy.
It is. It is just one guy.
So was
I
it
heard
like a
like
DJ
he doesn't.
situation?
Um, I I think so. I'll be honest with you. This was like
You were
probably
blazed.
15. No, it was like 15, 20 years ago. So I
I
Oh,
don't
heard that like
really.
it was pretty rare to see him in concert because he has like really, really bad stage fright.
yeah, I think I've heard this as well. Um,
Also, Ocean Eyes was my favorite Owl City song.
Nice. That's a good one. I
And
liked that whole first album is actually quite
oh
good.
yeah.
Go check
Oh
it
my
out.
god, I listened to it. I used to listen to that on my iTunes on my that old that Mac computer that's like see-through and it's like a color and then it
Ooh.
has the CD thing in the front. I used
Oh,
to have one of those and it basically just used it like a giant iPod because I didn't
nice.
have any internet or anything.
One last shout out to the Last of Us games. The Fireflies are a group, a faction in that universe, and they are so named because they also represent sparks of hope in a time of tragedy. So there you go.
Ooh, like also not Treasure Planet. Ooh, that's a different
What
That's a
movie.
great
happened?
movie though.
It is a good movie, but no, Atlantis has the scene with the fireflies, but they're like actually fire.
Oh,
Like
okay,
they
okay.
light everything on fire.
And
Anyway.
Shrek, what we talked about. So that's
And there's probably a firefly in Shrek somewhere.
no, there is. I think it's in Shrek 2 when he like catches a bunch and he shakes them to make a little lantern.
Oh, that was the one that, yeah, we
hmm
literally.
We already talked about it.
I was just thinking like in the background. I don't
Oh,
know, man.
okay.
I'm
Well,
tired.
let's close out with some sleepy animal fun facts here. Does that we have a few in here.
Yeah.
I see an interesting one, Rachel. There. Do you want to start with that one?
Yeah. I have a firefly tattoo.
Oh, so that's your tattoo?
That is my tattoo.
That's a picture of someone else's
Whoa.
it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you just found a cool tattoo and you were like, look, a firefly tattoo.
I did find it. It's on me.
Was there was
Did you
there
just
a
get that
certain
done
reason
today?
why?
No,
Yeah.
no, that's been done for probably, I mean, that photo is when it was fresh, but it's from, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
It's pretty. I like it. He's got a little light bulb as a butt. I definitely thought it was cool. I just read that Unlike a traditional incandescent light bulb that wastes about 90% of its energy as heat, a firefly's flash is nearly 100% efficient, converting all its energy into visible light. I
Nice.
thought that was cool. No heat.
No heat.
No heat.
Just like the NBA Finals, probably. Am I right?
Jeez. Read the last one, Nirav.
Okay.
Or Rachel. Whoever.
I'll read it because I put it on there. I
Yeah.
really want to see these. So the Appalachian Mountains, or Appalachian.
I think
depending
it
on-
is Appalachian according to the people that live there. I think you had it right the first time.
They have a species known as the blue ghost firefly.
Ah!
Phaseus reticulata.
Mhm.
Phaseus reticulata. So unlike the common eastern firefly, the males of this species kind of emit a
Oh,
continuous
I saw pictures of
ghostly
this. Yeah.
blue-white. Like they hover kind of low to the ground and they're just constantly glowing like blue-white. And they hover because the females are flightless and they're kind of just on the ground. They are between, I think, 2,000 and 4,000-ish feet of elevation in the Appalachian Mountains. Between late April and early June is kind of their mating season. It's pretty short.
Oh, that
So that's
rules.
definitely like where like ghost lantern stuff came from, right? Because can you imagine like just seeing one of those in the woods?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I bet it could look, especially if there was a group of them, I bet it could look as if it was some sort of ghost lantern hopping along the trail or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
I'm looking at pictures of them right now. It's bonkers, dude.
Everybody go look at a picture of a firefly. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Sigh with happiness.
Very good. So yeah, let's go ahead and close out. So thanks for checking in. I think that we have done a small animal. I was thinking about maybe we could like alternate between bigger and smaller animals just to make sure we're kind of hitting some of these little weird ones too. So maybe we could do like a bigger one next time. Lindsay suggested alligators because she thinks that they are a summer animal. You see them more when it's during the hot months.
Yeah,
They
we
are
can
a
do
hot
alligators.
animal.
Sorry?
Oh, I just said they are a hot animal. I don't think I said, I think I skipped over it, but like they're the male fireflies, their frequency of like blinking is also temperature dependent. Like apparently the
Oh.
hotter it is, the slower they blink, I believe.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's the faster, the
Or
hotter
faster
it is,
they-
the faster
Oh,
they
so you
blink.
could use them as a thermometer.
don't-
Yeah, shorter intervals as temperature increases.
Yeah, so faster as the temperature
I
increases.
think you can do that with crickets too.
Interesting. Oh, like the chirping? Yeah.
They
okay.
chirp. They're like, "Oh, it's hot! It's hot! It's hot! It's hot! It's hot!" Well, do you guys have anything to plug?
Yeah, let's see. I will plug. I'm looking around my room.
I
I'll
will
plug
plug in my
this.
lantern I have.
Nice. I'll plug. I saw for the first time Legally Blonde this
For the
week.
first time?
Well, I am a boy, so I don't know what to tell you. Missed that one.
Okay,
But
but
I literally didn't even know what it's about. I didn't know it was about a lawyer.
I'm
But
disappointed in
of
you.
course it's one of Lindsay's like formative movies, so she wanted to watch it with me. And I was like, yeah, I liked it. I was very impressed by how like not misogynistic it was considering what year it came out.
Yeah, no, it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, no. So get on that one. So to any other lads out there who missed that one growing up, like check it out. It's a good movie.
I feel like one of the easiest way, obviously everybody's different, but if we're putting a blanket statement, I feel like millennial women, if you've seen Legally Blonde, it is like it is a starting talking point.
Yeah, I think that is probably true. Like is this what like so for you, Rachel, this was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze? That was your Legally Blonde?
No, because when that was really popular, I don't know, like 7 or so, and I was not really into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay. What was the Legally
So, but Legally
Blonde of
Blonde,
your generation?
I think Legally Blonde came out when I was in high school.
Oh, okay, so
So
you would have been perfect for that anyway, yeah.
It's like
yeah, and
you
also Clueless. Like Clueless was a big one too.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that one. That's another
have you
one.
seen Mean Girls?
I've seen Mean Girls, yeah.
Okay,
I
thank
think
God.
that made its way across my desk like when I was in college, mostly because of Tina Fey and its connection to 30 Rock, so I have seen that.
To me, Legally Blonde and Mean Girls are like in the same level of like I will watch, like if I was flipping through the channels and this movie was on back when I had television, I
When
would like
television existed
always
in a
I
broadcast
would like
format.
always watch it.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah, no, I think for me that was probably super bad. That was my version of that.
See, I didn't really like
Are
Superbad.
you kidding? Um,
No.
the okay, so actually, did you guys have another thing to recommend? Sorry.
No.
Not
Okay,
in
awesome.
not not in particular. I feel like I need to plug spending time outside.
Okay.
There's so many like cool insects that we could do. Weevils. Weevils are so cool,
Oh,
and they're
I
kind of
love
cute.
weevils.
Cicadas, like if
Cicada,
there's
I
a
do want to
bug
do
of
locusts
summer.
because of their biblical implications. Would love to talk about those.
Locust. Yeah.
Cicadas are, to me, cicadas are like, other than fireflies, like cicadas are just, a lot of people don't like the way that they sound, but I don't know. I always like
Oh, I
them.
love it.
Oh
I
yeah.
also like to stand outside when it's really hot and scream. So
Okay,
we have a lot
great.
in common.
I see.
Mhm.
All right, and stay outside and don't eat your fruits and vegetables because of that disease. And I think that's all of our
Oh, right. And
recommendations.
wear
Yeah.
sunscreen.
And
I
wear
just
sunscreen.
found out, so I haven't really been paying attention much, and so I was finding out about this and how widespread it was, as I was eating my lunch
It
of
seems
raw
bad.
fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
No. Oh, right. Because that's what your lunch is. That's not good. I hope that this isn't something that just is forever.
I have been told that if you are going to eat raw fruits and vegetables, try to find some that are produced in Canada or Mexico. Otherwise cook them. That has been what I've been advised.
My fruits were from Mexico, so I think maybe I'm good.
Yeah, you're bueno. All
Well, I
right.
guess we'll see in like a week.
All right, let's get out of here. Thank you guys for listening. We'll be back with alligators, I guess, next week or whatever, next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big chomping boys, and they live right down here where we are.
Nom nom nom.
Yum
Well,
yum.
they don't really live in the exact area, but
Well, thanks for locating us on the map here.
we've talked about Atlanta a lot.
Yeah.
The alligators do not live in Atlanta.
Why do they call it alligator land? I didn't have a thing. Yeah,
Just
anyway.
an alligator riding an electric scooter through
An
Atlanta.
alligator, yeah, riding an electric scooter and eating lemon peppered chicken wings, yeah.
Hmm.
That would be
Indeed.
and wearing sunglasses maybe. I'll see if I can, maybe Lindsay will draw that for me if I ask nicely. All right.
Yeah, do a mock-up.
All right, we'll get that mock-up done. Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you next time. Goodbye. Wait, no, we have an outro. Fuck.
I was about to say, wait, no, Rachel and I need to fail at saying
Sure.
something
All
at
right.
the same time.
Let's set it up. I'm teeing this up. Remember, I'm an animal.
And you are too.
Okay.
We did it.
You did both say the same. Yeah, let's match the tempo next time, but that was good.
Okay.
Okay.